duo. Today we are trying something we have never tried before, acrylic markers. We are diving into a completely new medium, which is Arrtx's you know what I'm trying to say. They're acrylic markers in the 30B set. I can't tell you how many TikToks I've seen of people make piece after piece after piece of this, and I hate to say it, but I've been influenced. Will I conquer these acrylic markers, or will they conquer me? Let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, I have a couple of finished pieces I want to show you guys. This is my newest, like, proper finished painting on wood, titled What's My Age Again? Because I was 23 and it felt like no one liked me and I needed an outlet. Kind of just showing like the complexity of feeling too young for my age and too mature simultaneously, based on my interests and my life experiences and how they clash. The next one is my first ever exclusive Meet the Artist. I told myself that I would commit to actively being in the art community this year, which means doing challenges that other artists have created as well and put that out into the community. Oh my god, it's me. I'm literally wearing this top right now. I am true to myself. Like that, like that's such a true expression of me. I wanted to combine my love of like medieval Renaissance type things with the things I'm into now that are modern. Just a little capsule of me, like right now. Now let's get into the video. Okay, this is the 30-piece Arrtx acrylic marker set. Let's open it. Oh! So it's 13 on top, 13 on the bottom. 15, my bad. I have put the stickers on here. The stickers show the swatch number. I've never seen colors assembled this way, where it goes from red to blue to purple to green to brown, or to brown to green. There's probably other sets that complete these colors. Let's just get into it, Brad. I'm gonna take my sketchbook. I put stickers on it. It's cute, huh? A good amount fell off though. There was like, there was one right here. There was some here. Who are the MVPs? Probably the one from Shay that I get from being on her Patreon. Arthur, this is just like adorable. And then Peppa in the rain, in the mud. I think that's adorable too. I'm like working on this, like filling it out pretty good. Okay, let's get into the swatch. I drew Care Bears multiple times because I can never just swatch and just have a swatch. It needs to be a swatch of like a thingy. I'm gonna shake it. Ooh. Oh. I mean, it's white, so like, but I mean, it's covering up the pencil pretty nicely. Oh, this is kind of scary. Oh wait, it's cute now. I think giving them a good shake is a good way to prep it before you start using it. I'm really into how you can still see your sketch underneath, and it's the perfect amount of sketch. It's still covered up enough, but not too much. I mean, I'm sure that goes away when you layer on top of it, but it's a good start. I've seen videos with acrylic markers where they pill if you use them a lot, so I think I'm lucky with the kind of paper in the sketchbook, but like I said, I'll have to see how it goes with layers on top of layers. But so far, I mean, it handles gouache pretty well, so I would assume that it would handle acrylic markers just as fine. Ooh. These are probably really great for underpainting. Ooh, I love that noise. Yeah, you see that jump from 15 to 17? There's definitely like a few colors that are meant to bridge that gap for sure. This one is gorgeous. It's giving Darwin. Girl. Okay, so it looks like when the colors get more darker, more vibrant, it's gonna show a little bit less of that initial sketch. Obviously, it's still a beautiful thing to experience a color this vibrant. Oh my gosh, this is so opaque, but it's in a marker. What? Aw, this one's cute. I assume when it dries, like I can already see here, like the sketch will also come through. Once it dries, it'll be more visible. I'll come back after a few. I love a good turquoise. I think it's so beautiful. Oh, she might be the MVP. This is just not my guy. I'm coloring an initial ballpoint pen sketch of my two characters, Sovereign and Spare, who I don't think I've talked about too much on this channel. They are royal siblings. Those are their names too, Sovereign and Spare. Let me give you a little synopsis of what story I have so far. Sovereign, who is the ginger one, is the oldest of her siblings and first in line to the throne, preparing as she approaches the royal age and the new responsibilities that come with the title. Spare, the icy-haired one, is the youngest of her siblings and has no interest in her royal duties and enjoys other activities, often needing a reminder to act princess-like. They definitely clash as they come into their own or run away from coming into their own, and they find themselves in their growth and the burdens of the royal life. That's kind of what I have so far. I don't know if it's going to be a comic, if these are just characters I draw, if I would love for it to be like, so like I said, I like that medieval type shit. Medieval comedies like Disenchantment and Miracle Worker season 2. And I do plan on doing a video about them way deeper, that's English. I do plan to do a video going more deeper into their world, maybe do some character sheets. I would like it to have some sort of cartoon renaissance type of progression where the story starts off really comedic and lighthearted, but it always prioritizes continuity for when it eventually takes a more serious tone. Yeah. When layering one color on top of another color, I found that it most likely won't matter what color you put under. The color on top is the big dog. And sometimes that was an advantage, but most of the time I wanted that color below to peek through way more instead of blending like alcohol markers do, which I think could be great. I think that works for like working on landscapes or backgrounds as opposed to portraits or characters, which is what I more so do in my style. I'm thinking about combining these markers with other mediums. I could see myself covering mistakes from a gouache painting with the acrylic markers, like on the edges or something, or even using them as an underpainting. I would say if you don't have a certain color that's important to your piece, it's going to be hard to recreate that color. I tried to layer a couple of colors to recreate that original color I was going for, but it didn't do it. It is just so incredibly obvious that one is turning out better than the other. It's not the marker's fault, it's just up to my limited palette. If I had more colors, I definitely could make my vision not this, whatever this is. If you're picky about that like me, it might be better to get a bigger set, maybe a 48 set. I don't know if maybe they go up to a 72, 48. But yeah, this set, I believe it was $29.99. It's about 30 bucks for 30 markers, which is pretty good. Would I say acrylic markers are my cup of tea? I would say these dry just as fast as alcohol markers do. I didn't love that feeling of being rushed, but I do like that in a way, it gives you no time to think and therefore no time to overthink and just trust in your brush stroke. Acrylic markers seem to agree with Brave brush strokes. That is a tongue twister. Brave brush strokes. Yeah, that did show up as a detriment at times because there were times where I was trying to be cautious when working on a face and going really slowly. The lines that showed up on the page were not the lines that I meant to create. It was a little hard to control is what I'm trying to say. I've seen people actually use like regular paintbrushes, take the paintbrush to the acrylic marker and do all that. But I mean, at that point, I'd rather just use acrylic paint. Markers are supposed to convey something different, you know? It's not super easy to create the illusion of texture with these markers alone, so I think layering colored pencils on top like I did here is another great way to get those details in. Yes, I went and bought an entire new second set so I could get the pastel colors because I had to fix Spare. I was not messing with what she was looking like. She's supposed to have a pastel blue top and pastel pink bottoms, and I tried to be as resourceful as possible with the first set of acrylic markers, but I was just ultimately not happy with the result. It was good to know I tried, and honestly, I like how the layering came out when I put the correct colors on top of my previous work. But like I said, if you don't have the correct colors, it's going to be hard to try to recreate it. So yes, I did buy an entire second set for that reason. But now I have a second set, and you know, my colors have expanded and I have more bandwidth with what I can do. So ultimately, it worked out in my favor in the end. Finding a new material or medium makes you create something that you never have before, which is super cool. I feel like gouache is still my girl, so I experienced that with her. But acrylic markers definitely are, they're very interesting. And like I said, they're very opaque, so if you mess up, you can always cover it up. That's super helpful. I've never seen that in a marker package before. If you cover something with marker, usually if you mess up, you cannot cover that girl up. So I think that's pretty cool. I think when using acrylic markers with other mediums, it can be something that I can get into. On their own, I don't know about that. Then again, it was literally my first time. It could just be that I need practice, and it could just be that I shouldn't use them for portraits or characters, maybe inanimate objects or backgrounds. I'm definitely going to be finding my flow with it. But I'm very happy. I mean, I asked for it for Christmas, so obviously I wanted it. So yeah. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a good time. If you are, please like and subscribe so you don't miss anything, any updates from me. I'm just trying to show you my makeup a little bit before I hop out. Leave a comment if you like felt something. I love being, I used to try to like, I used to hate the idea of leaving comments, but now if you see me on YouTube and my comments out there, that's because I'm trying to have some human connection, bro. Like, I love leaving a comment just to be like, oh, like usually I would only leave comments on Instagram or TikTok and never on YouTube, but now I'm like, hey girl, this was cute, or like your art was really nice, or like I really resonated with this. So pay it forward and let me know something, I don't know. Stay safe, take care of yourself, create, get off your phone, do something you love, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.